Hello Toadstool family, and welcome back or welcome in if you are new. I have been playing so much Palia recently, and then I realised I've not actually posted any Palia videos on my YouTube, so I thought why not start off with giving you guys some tips on the best ways to make money in-game. In this video I'll cover ways to make active money and also passive money, so that you have more coins to spend on all the new things that have dropped in this patch. The first way to make money is hunting. I've been doing a lot of hunting recently as I'm aiming to get all the plushies, and I've been making a ton of money along the way. By spending an hour or so hunting for plushies, I've also been gathering up a lot of meat, Sernuk hide, fur, chapper tails, Sernuk antlers and Maji manes along the way. I always head out with around 500 arrows and head home when I run out or if my inventory becomes full. The best selling creature materials are the starred items, but don't let that deter you from still grabbing normal items. For example, a normal banded Maji mane sells for 195 coins and a starred one sells for 292. If you pick up 10 normal manes on a hunting run, that's straight away a sum of 1,950 gold. I will recommend keeping some in your chest for quests and gifts. I tend to keep at least 5 to 10 of each stored away and sell the rest. When I'm doing my hunting rounds and I sell my spares, I always end up with at least 10k in sales, so it's definitely worth doing. I've also made some little graphics to show the best money makers for each tip, so feel free to screenshot these for future use if you would like to do so. Another little tip for your hunting materials is to turn the Sernuk hide into leather. You only make an extra 2 gold per hide, however it's great for passive income. Stock up your looms before you log off for the night, and when you wake up they will be full of leather ready to sell. If you happen to have any silk thread spare, that is also a big seller. You make 115 gold profit per silk, but make sure to keep some tucked away in your chest as you do need these for crafting quite often. Next up is mining. While farming iron, copper and pallium ore, you might find starstones, which can fetch a good price, especially sapphires, emeralds, amethysts and rubies. The rarer the starstone, the higher the price. I usually keep 5 of each gem and sell the extras. Mining isn't the easiest way to make money, but it can be profitable. If you have extra iron or copper ore, you can smelt them into bars for a small profit too. Sometimes you may only return home with 5 starstones, but even then it's an extra bit of money. Now on to one of my favourite ways to make some money is bug hunting. The best way to make a chunk of money is to party up with some friends, grab some honey lures and go hunting. When my friends and I go bug hunting, we don't really have a method, we just pop a lure down, usually on the coast in Bahari Bay or near Pulsewater. Bugs will spawn all around you, and then you just go crazy with the smoke bombs. You will need to have an ample amount of smoke bombs ready to go. I usually stock up with about 600. Make sure when you're doing this method though, remember to pick up bugs as you go or they will despawn. We tend to go out with 3 lures between 4 of us, as this means we will all head back home with full inventories ready to sell. The best part about bug hunting is there's always that chance that you could secure yourself a plush, which we actually managed to do whilst recording this footage. If you can't craft any lures, see if your friends can, or head on over to Auni and purchase some honey lures from him. They do cost 75 medals, which is a bit much, so it's definitely a lot cheaper to make them yourself. If you don't have all the materials, you could always request them and hope that someone on your server can help you out. Whenever we do this method, we always end up with about 15,000 coins or thereabouts. Obviously the starred bugs do sell for a bit more, so it's worth keeping an eye out for them, but it is so chaotic, just grab what you can. The last 2 methods for making money in Palia are passive. First, preserve jars. I have 7 on my plot and I always fill them up before logging off. The next day I log back in to find preserved crops ready to sell. The best crops for the jars are apples, potatoes, corn and blueberries. Every crop is profitable if you put them in preserve jars, however you can't preserve wheat or rice. This method is an easy moneymaker, especially if you haven't booted up for a day or so. You could always log back on and find yourself with a decent amount of things ready to sell. And finally, we have seed making. I currently have 5 seed makers, but plan to add more soon as seeds are quick to produce and yield great profits. I fill them up before logging off, and the next day all my seeds are ready to sell. The best seeds for profit are apple, blueberry, potato and Napa cabbage. While all seeds make a profit, these are the most lucrative. I like to farm carrots during the day and turn them into seeds, as it only takes 18 minutes to turn 1 carrot into 4 seeds, giving you a fast turnaround. Some seeds require multiple crops, so on the graphic I have put the profit amount in brackets based off the number of crops needed to create the seeds. For example, 1 potato will give you 4 seeds and 4 blueberries will give you 2 seeds. I hope this makes sense, as I was racking my brain writing this. And those are, in my opinion, the best ways to earn money in Palia. Feel free to pause the video and screenshot the graphics for a handy quick reference on these money-making methods. Let me know in the comments below of your favourite ways to make money in-game, or if these tips have helped you. I will be uploading more Palia videos in the future, as I spend so many hours on the game, so if that is something that you are interested in, please feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.